shocking confession behind your back. She is terrified. My beloved child, don't move, because what I am about to reveal will strike like lightning through your heart. Someone close, someone you thought was silent, just broke down and confessed a truth so heavy, she couldn't even breathe while speaking it. Her hands were shaking, her eyes filled with terror, because the secret she carried was never supposed to reach your ears. Don't skip, because the very air around you carries this hidden message that was whispered in fear. She said your name in a trembling voice, as if even the sound of it could summon consequences she isn't ready to face. But in that moment, her guilt spilled over, and she revealed a shocking reality that had been building behind your back. Stay till the end, because this is not a small slip of the tongue, it is a confession that explains why things around you never felt normal. The strange silence, the sudden distance, the quiet tears she tried to hide, all of it was leading to this one breaking point. And now, heaven is making sure you hear the truth before it's too late. Something huge is waiting for you, because her words were not just fear, they were prophecy, warning, and revelation all in one. She is terrified because she knows once this truth is exposed, nothing will remain the same between you and her. And today, you are chosen to hear what no one else was meant to. My beloved, listen with every heartbeat, because the next words are so sharp they will cut through the silence you've been living in. The woman who confessed was not speaking for attention, she was speaking out of unbearable weight. She had been carrying a secret so terrifying that every day felt like walking with fire under her skin. Don't skip, because this is where the shocking turn begins. She admitted that behind your back, plans were made, conversations were spoken in hidden corners, and every single one of them had your name tied inside. Her fear comes from knowing that sooner or later, these secrets would explode and you would uncover the truth yourself. Stay till the end, because you need to hear the way she said it. Her voice cracked, her chest rose and fell in panic, and yet she couldn't hold back. She whispered that the very people smiling in your face were also the ones feeding the fire behind you. Every smile you trusted now feels like a blade pressed against your back. Something huge is waiting for you, because the moment she let it out, she begged, yes, begged, that you never look at her the same way again. She said she doesn't deserve your forgiveness, she doesn't deserve your trust, and yet she had to let you know. That confession was her final attempt to cleanse her soul before everything breaks loose. Don't skip, because you are standing at the edge of a truth that will either make you rise like never before, or shake the very ground you walk on. The confession proves that you were right all along, there was a shadow following you, and it wasn't your imagination. She was terrified not just of the truth, but of you finally knowing it. Stay till the end, because what she confessed next will burn deeper than anything said before. She admitted that the betrayal wasn't just small, it was designed, planned, and carefully kept from your eyes. And now that the cracks are open, nothing can seal it back. Something huge is waiting for you, because the moment her words leave her lips, destiny begins shifting in your favor. She thought confessing would end her pain, but instead, it transferred power back into your hands. You are the one chosen to rise, and this secret was the fuel for your victory. My beloved child, lean closer now, because what comes next is heavier than anything you've heard so far. Her confession didn't end with trembling lips, it carried on into words that shook the entire room. She admitted that this wasn't a mistake made in one moment, it was something that had been brewing silently for months behind your back. Don't skip, because the shocking depth of this truth will hold you still. She revealed that each step she took away from you, every quiet glance she avoided, was part of a bigger picture you were never allowed to see. And now that it's unraveling, the strings of destiny are pulling you into the center of it all. Stay till the end, because her fear is more than guilt, it is the terror of consequences that will now begin to fall. She said someone else was involved, someone you would never expect, someone whose presence in your life always felt safe. But their name was whispered with dread, as if even saying it could summon shadows. Something huge is waiting for you, because the moment this came out, the ground beneath her nearly gave way. She could barely stand, her knees weak, her spirit collapsing, yet she still forced herself to confess. That's when it became clear. She wasn't just terrified of losing you, she was terrified of the storm her truth will now create. Don't skip, because the web of lies she revealed stretches far beyond her alone. It wasn't one person hiding behind you, it was more, it was a network of whispers, a circle of secrets that kept feeding on your trust. And now, her words have ripped the curtain wide open. Stay till the end, because her confession is the beginning of your awakening. The truth she carried is like a fire spreading through every hidden room, burning away illusions, forcing the real faces to show. You are not meant to collapse under this weight, you are meant to rise above it. Something huge is waiting for you, because in the silence after her words, a shift happened. It was as if the universe itself paused to mark the moment when her lies died and your truth was born. From this point forward, nothing remains hidden, and every step you take is drenched in power. My beloved child, brace yourself, because the weight of her confession is about to pierce straight through your spirit. She could no longer keep the secret locked inside, so she poured it all out with tears staining her face. What she revealed next was not just betrayal, it was a shocking twist that rewrote everything you thought you knew. Don't skip, because this moment carries the kind of truth that can flip your entire life upside down. She whispered that behind your back, alliances were formed, promises were exchanged, and your name was spoken with intent that was never pure. Each detail she exposed felt like another dagger, and yet every dagger was proof of how right your instincts had always been. Stay till the end, because the storm is not just about her guilt, it is about what is about to unfold for you. She cried, saying she knew this would reach you, she knew the day would come when heaven itself would drag her secret into the light. And now, that time has arrived, and no shadow can hide from it. Something huge is waiting for you, because the moment she broke, the universe shifted in your favor. Every word she confessed became the weapon that destiny placed in your hands. This is no longer about fear, it is about your rise, your breakthrough, your unstoppable march forward. Don't skip, because this is where you need to hold on tighter than ever. The pressure in her voice, the shaking in her hands, all point to one undeniable fact: you were chosen to uncover this truth. And once uncovered, nothing can stand in your way. Stay till the end, because the confession has only lit the first spark. The fire is about to spread, and with it, you will see the real faces, the real names, and the real intentions of those around you. This is not an ending. It is the dramatic beginning of your greatest turning point. Something huge is waiting for you, because every twist that terrified her will transform into your power. She is terrified, yes, but you are the one being strengthened. You are the one heaven is elevating through the very confession meant to break you. My beloved child, don't move even for a second, because what comes next will freeze your breath. Her confession did not stop at betrayal, it went deeper, darker, into a place you never thought she would dare to enter. With every word she spoke, her body trembled, her voice cracked, and the truth poured out like thunder rolling across the sky. Don't skip, because the revelation she carried was not just personal, it was connected to the very foundation of your path. She admitted that every moment you doubted yourself, every time you felt abandoned or confused, it wasn't by accident. There were hands moving in the shadows, guiding events against you, and she was part of it all. Stay till the end, because she revealed the name of someone you once trusted with your whole heart. A name you never thought would appear in the same breath as deception. The shock of it was so strong that even she broke down, terrified of the ripple this truth would unleash the moment you heard it. Something huge is waiting for you, because the truth she spoke was like a key turning in a locked door. Suddenly, the unanswered questions of your past, the unexplained silence, the strange behaviors, all of them clicked into place. Her fear was not only about what she did, it was about what you will do with the knowledge you now hold. Don't skip, because this is the kind of truth that changes everything in a single heartbeat. The confession has cracked the walls around you, revealing the reality of who stood with you and who stood against you. And now, heaven itself is handing you the clarity you were destined to receive. Stay till the end, because her trembling words are only the start of the storm. The more she spoke, the more the weight of the lies collapsed onto her shoulders. You could almost see her breaking apart, desperate for forgiveness but knowing it may never come. Something huge is waiting for you, because this truth was not meant to crush you, it was meant to awaken you. It was meant to pull the curtain back and let you see your strength, your power, and your divine protection. The confession is not the end of your story, it is the moment your story transforms forever. My beloved child, hold on tightly now, because what follows is not just a secret, it is an explosion waiting to happen. The moment her lips released the next words, even the walls around her seemed to shiver in silence. She had crossed the point of no return, and her confession carried the weight of destiny itself. Don't skip, because the revelation she poured out wasn't ordinary, it was extraordinary, once in a lifetime, something that shifts your entire reality in a single breath. She said your name again and again, as if it was the anchor holding her soul from collapsing. And with every repetition, the terror in her eyes grew sharper, because she knew exactly what truth was about to reach you. Stay till the end, because she revealed the true reason behind the sudden distance you've been feeling. The missed calls, the strange silences, the uneasy energy in the air, they weren't random, they were signs that this storm had been building. And now, it finally broke, with her standing in the center of the wreckage she created. Something huge is waiting for you, because her confession carried names, details, and stories you were never supposed to hear. Each detail was like a puzzle piece snapping into place, revealing a picture so shocking it could no longer be denied. She was terrified not only of your reaction, but of the unstoppable force this truth will now unleash in your life. Don't skip, because every second you listen pulls you closer to the core of the revelation. She said she could no longer hide, no longer pretend, because the weight was breaking her apart from the inside. Her voice trembled, her hands covered her face, but the truth refused to stay buried. Stay till the end, because her confession is the spark of your transformation. The lies that once chained you are collapsing, the false walls are falling, and clarity is rushing toward you like a flood. You are not meant to drown in it, you are meant to rise with it. Something huge is waiting for you, because this moment is no accident. Heaven chose this time, this day, this very second for the truth to break through. Her terror is real, but your strength is greater, and the very secret that shook her will now elevate you beyond anything you imagined. My beloved child, steady your heart, because the revelation is about to cut even deeper than before. She was no longer speaking in fragments, she was spilling the entire truth as if her soul had burst open. Her eyes were red, her voice heavy, and every word that fell carried the weight of everything she tried to bury. Don't skip, because this is where the shocking turn intensifies. She confessed that it wasn't just whispers or passing betrayals, there was an entire chain of events deliberately woven against you. Every coincidence that left you restless, every unexplained silence that made you doubt yourself, it was all part of the web now unraveling in your favor. Stay till the end, because the next lines from her mouth will make your pulse race. She admitted that someone she trusted pushed her into this darkness, convincing her that the truth must never reach you. Yet the guilt grew too heavy, and now she stands broken, terrified, because she knows her confession will set fire to everything around her. Something huge is waiting for you, because the moment her words touched the air, destiny shifted again. It was like the heavens themselves leaned down, tearing the veil off everything that had been hidden. You are no longer blind to their games, you are now awakened to a truth that changes everything. Don't skip, because this moment is your turning point. She revealed the exact place, the exact day, and the exact decision that twisted everything in secret. The same place you once felt uneasy about, the same day you couldn't understand, suddenly, it all makes sense. Stay till the end, because her terror is not your burden, it is your confirmation. She cried out that she wishes she could take it back, but the universe does not allow truth to be swallowed once spoken. The confession now belongs to you, and with it, the power to rise cannot be taken away. Something huge is waiting for you, because her breaking point is your breakthrough. The very storm that left her trembling is the force that will carry you higher. You are stepping into the light of clarity, and no shadow can ever hold you back again. My beloved child, listen closely, because the waves of her confession are about to crash harder than before. She was no longer speaking in hesitation, she was pouring truth like fire, unable to stop herself even if she tried. The silence she had been carrying for so long had finally erupted, and now nothing could put it back. Don't skip, because every second from here reveals the hidden layers you were never meant to see. She admitted that not only was she terrified of what you would discover, but she was also terrified of the one standing behind her. Yes, there are others, faces you know, names you've heard, who pushed her into silence while they moved in the shadows. Stay till the end, because what she revealed next connects every dot you ever questioned. The sudden changes in behavior, the strange distance, the way certain people avoided your gaze, it all ties into the master plan that was built behind your back. And now, her fear has pulled it into the light. Something huge is waiting for you, because her confession didn't just expose betrayal, it exposed destiny. She said with trembling words that she could feel the moment you would find out, because she saw it in dreams, in signs, in the restless nights where the truth screamed at her to finally speak. Her fear was real, but your strength is greater. Don't skip, because her breakdown is not a random moment, it is the proof that everything you felt in your heart was true. She admitted she had been warned not to speak, told to stay quiet forever, but the guilt broke her apart. In that breaking, the universe chose to hand you clarity. Stay till the end, because the truth is still unfolding. She confessed that more will surface soon, that what she revealed is only the beginning. The bigger shock is still on the way, and it is tied directly to your life, your destiny, and your rise. Something huge is waiting for you, because now the power has shifted completely. The same confession that left her trembling in fear is the same confession that arms you with unstoppable force. What once was hidden behind your back has now become the light before your path. My beloved child, stay with me now, because what I am about to unfold will keep your heart racing from start to finish. Her voice cracked, her breath shallow, yet she pressed on, spilling every detail that had been buried deep in the dark. With each word, you could feel the gravity of her terror, the shaking of someone who knew the truth could destroy everything once revealed. Don't skip, because this is where the entire story flips on its head. She confessed that the secret wasn't just about betrayal, it was tied to a choice that changed your destiny. A decision made long ago, hidden from your eyes, but every consequence of it has followed you like a shadow. Stay till the end, because she admitted she was not alone in carrying this weight. Someone stood behind her, urging her silence, pulling the strings, making sure you never uncovered what was being done. But guilt shattered their control, and now, her words are louder than their threats. Something huge is waiting for you, because when she spoke, she didn't just expose one truth, she cracked open the entire chain of lies. Each revelation pulled another mask off, revealing the faces of those who pretended to stand with you. Her tears were not only for guilt, they were for the storm she knew her confession would bring. Don't skip, because the picture is finally coming together. She told you that everything you doubted, every uneasy moment, was connected to the same secret she carried. It was not random, it was designed, and now you are holding the key to it all. Stay till the end, because her words are not meant to break you, they are meant to build you. She said she could see how strong you truly are, stronger than anyone ever expected. And it was that strength that made her confess, because deep inside, she knew the truth belonged only to you. Something huge is waiting for you, because this confession is not the end of the journey, it is the start of your transformation. The lies that once suffocated you are falling apart, and the truth is wrapping around you like a shield. You are stepping into clarity, into power, into the destiny that was always yours. My beloved child, prepare yourself, because this is the part where everything turns from shadows into a burning spotlight. Her confession had already broken the silence, but what came next was the strike of thunder after the flash of lightning. She said words so sharp, so irreversible, that even she gasped after speaking them aloud. Don't skip, because this is not just a revelation, it is the very moment you've been unknowingly waiting for. She admitted that the entire plan was not random, it was intentional, crafted step by step to keep you blinded. And now, the mask is ripped away, and the architects of those secrets are being forced into the open. Stay till the end, because her trembling body carried more than guilt, it carried evidence. She knew details, dates, and names that no one else dared to reveal. Each one she spoke was like a stone being dropped into still water, sending ripples that will reach straight to your life. Something huge is waiting for you, because this confession is the gate that opens everything hidden. The chains of lies that once held you are snapping, one after another, as her words pour out. You are no longer standing in the dark, you are walking straight into the light of clarity. Don't skip, because this is not the end of her truth. She whispered that she had seen visions, moments where everything would collide, and she begged you to stay strong for when it happens. Her terror is proof that what she confessed is no small matter, it is life-changing. Stay till the end, because destiny is unfolding right now in real time. The secret she carried is the very secret that heaven chose for you to hear today. And once you've heard it, nothing can ever return to the way it was before. Something huge is waiting for you, because this is your awakening. Her fear may have shaken her, but it has strengthened you. And from this moment forward, you are stepping into power, into clarity, and into the future that was hidden behind your back. My beloved child, keep your eyes locked here, because what is about to unfold will grip your soul until the very last second. Her confession has already torn the veil, but now she is ready to reveal the heart of the storm. Her voice shook, her tears fell endlessly, and still, she forced the truth out, knowing once spoken, it could never be undone. Don't skip, because what she confessed next wasn't just betrayal, it was the shocking truth that rewrites your entire story. She said this was not an accident, not a single mistake, but a carefully laid design, and she was forced to play her role in it. Every unexplained silence, every moment that gnawed at your heart, has finally been tied to this hidden plot. Stay till the end, because she gave details so precise, you could feel them echo through your own memories. Places you've been, moments you lived through, sudden shifts in people's behavior, all of them came alive as her trembling words painted the picture. She was terrified because she knew you would recognize it instantly, and once you did, there would be no turning back. Something huge is waiting for you, because her truth isn't just about the past, it is about the future waiting to unfold. She cried that the same forces who tried to bury you are about to be exposed by their own hands. And the very confession meant to shatter you will become the sword you now carry. Don't skip, because you are standing in the exact moment heaven prepared for you. She whispered that destiny could not be delayed any longer, that her silence had reached its final breaking point. And though fear was written across her face, your rise was already written across the skies. Stay till the end, because this is no ordinary moment, it is the collision of lies and truth, fear and power, shadows and light. You are walking through fire, but you are untouched, because this revelation is your shield. The confession that left her trembling is the proof that you were always chosen. Something huge is waiting for you, because her collapse is your rise. Her terror is your clarity. And from this very moment, the world around you will never look the same again. My beloved child, stay right here, because what I'm about to reveal will hold you captive from the first second to the very last. Her confession has already cracked open the surface, but now, she dives straight into the core of the hidden truth. With trembling hands and a voice almost broken, she whispered words so powerful they could never be taken back. Don't skip, because the storm she released is no longer just hers, it has become yours. She admitted that the truth she carried wasn't small, it was colossal, something that explains the strange shifts in your life you couldn't understand. The sleepless nights, the restless thoughts, the unshakable feeling that something wasn't right, all of it was leading here. Stay till the end, because she didn't just confess an act, she confessed a chain of decisions that connected multiple lives together. Each step, each hidden conversation, each silence was woven like threads in a web designed to trap you. And now, her terror proves that the web has snapped and you are finally seeing it for what it is. Something huge is waiting for you, because the moment she released the truth, you became unstoppable. Every piece of guilt that shattered her became another piece of power placed into your hands. Her voice was drenched in fear, but your spirit was already rising with unshakable clarity. Don't skip, because the names she revealed next are ones you know too well. These weren't strangers, they were faces you trusted, voices you leaned on, hearts you believed were with you. To hear those names fall from her lips felt like the world pausing for a heartbeat, everything silent, everything frozen, except the truth. Stay till the end, because she begged you to understand the depth of her fear. She said forces bigger than her made her choose silence, and she felt chained to that silence until now. But destiny would not allow her to keep it locked away any longer, because the truth was never meant to be hidden from you. Something huge is waiting for you, because her confession is not just an ending, it is the beginning of a powerful shift in your life. What once worked against you is now breaking apart before your very eyes. And her terrified words are the very proof that you are stepping into something greater than anyone imagined.